wax and book friends. I am Amber. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. I post about all things home fragrance and books, and today's video is my Whatcha warming video, which is my home fragrance roundup, semi-monthly roundup. This is like almost a month's worth of stuff, so there's a lot. So let me get into it. The first thing I have to share for you is 2 candles that I did get through. I got through Waikiki Beach Coconut by Bath & Body Works, and this is, what are the notes on this? Tropical white coconut, saltwater breeze, sun bleached woods. And this was nice. I use a candle crock. That's why there's still wax in this. That's how I like to do it, because I'm someone that it takes forever for me to get through candles. These are candles that I got like 6 years ago that I'm still trying to get through. And so if I have a crock and do it that way, I can set it in there and forget it and just enjoy the fragrance that way rather than having my candles sit in cupboard for 6 more years. So that one was really nice. I do like that scent. I don't know if it's available. Like I said, it's been 6 years since I bought my last candle probably. So I'm not sure if that's still around, but I know at the time I was buying candles that would return every summer, it seemed like. So next is Village Candle. This is coconut pineapple, which is crushed pineapple, sweet coconut milk. So this is like a pina colada scent. It wasn't really very strong, unfortunately, but it was nice for what it was. Okay, moving on to Scentsy. And the first thing I have to share is I got through a Scentsy Fresh, which is like our fabric refresher. Think Febreze, that type of thing. This is in the scent Lavender Cotton. This isn't a scent you can get anymore. It takes me a long time to get through our Scentsy Freshes. I love them. They're really good. They last a long time. So you get a good bang for your buck for sure. So Scentsy Fresh, I finished that one up. Okay. Moving on to the wax melting challenge. I'm just gonna grab and go, and hopefully I can find them on my paper. Okay, with the wax melting challenge, I like to use up a lot of my old testers, so you will see a lot of testers, and most of these are scents that you can't get anymore, because that's what I like to use for the wax melting challenge. And the first one is one you can't get anymore. It's Oh Boy. This was from a Disney Mickey Mouse fragrance. And this was for the day. Let me see if I can find it. I think it had something to do with like kids scent. What was this one? Okay, yeah, the 11th was warmest scent that reminds you of childhood or is a child's favorite. So Oh Boy worked well for that one. The next one I have is Magnolia Linen, and this was for the 12th, Melt Something Clean. Then I have Buzzworthy. I love the scent, but it's very controversial. This was for the day, the 26th, which was Pick Something Controversial that you dare only melt when you're home alone. Now, my family don't dislike the scent, but because I know it's so controversial to where there's a ton of people that very much do not like that scent, I felt it was a good choice. Then we have Fall Feeling, and this was for the prompt on the 15th, which was a fall scent if you're impatient, or one from summer that starts with an F. So I went with Fall Feeling because I am most definitely ready for fall. Okay, then I have Banana Leaf and Bamboo. This was for the 17th, Warm a Spa scent, and that for sure is spa-like. Then I have Graduation, one of my all-time favorite scents for here in my bedroom. Did I use this? I might not have used this. Oh, I did. Okay, on the 18th. So Melt, a long-lasting scent. This one isn't absolutely strong in open concept, but here in my bedroom, it's perfect strength and it lasts forever. Alrighty, Vanilla Bourbon. And this one was for, I love this one so much. This was for the prompt. Was it part of the prompts? I feel like it was. This was for, yeah, there it is, the 16th, bottoms up, melt something with a boozy theme. So vanilla bourbon, such a good one. It was in my club. I took it out and then it came back with Father's Day, this last Father's Day, and I put it back in my club. So it's in my club again at the moment because I do love the scent. It's so, so nice. It's like a fall vanilla. It's so good. Okay, Lana Sarah. This one I finished up. This was for the 13th. Use up any neglected but partially used wax. I had 1 cube left, so that worked out perfectly. Then I have Bonfire Beach, which is my favorite summer scent besides Surfer Chick. But as to the ones that you can get right now, which my website will be down in the comments for you guys if you want to shop. This is available till the end of August. Then we're switching over to fall winter. My website is madaboutmelts.scentsy.us. So you shop to your heart's content. If you don't have a consultant, I would be happy to be your consultant. Most of the stuff on my website is on sale this month since it is a transition month. So anyway, Bonfire Beach is amazing. It is like Bath and Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, but not as smoky, with a salty sea air note. So good. Love that one so much. I didn't even say what the prompt that was for. I don't even remember. That might not have been because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I think that was just a random one that I brought upstairs type of thing. Or I melted it with one of my books, actually, I think is what it was. I don't remember. But stay tuned for my August wrap up in a couple weeks. And I'll share the wax that I used with the books that I review. Okay, the next one is Linger, and Linger was for the prompt on the 14th, and that is warmer wax with a really short name. So Linger worked out perfectly for sure. Then I have Petals and Peaches. Love this scent so much. Reminds me of my 25th wedding anniversary because I took it with me on our trip, and this was for the prompt. What was this prompt? This was for the 27th, Melt a Peach Scent. So for sure a peach scent. It's so pretty. That one was January's January's scent of the month. Hopefully we'll see that one in the catalog this next spring summer, but I do have it. I have it locked up safely in my Scentsy club. Okay, we have Santorini Blossoms. Did I use this? This might have been actually for a book as well because I don't see it. This was part of the Destinations collection, which is our summer collection. That one's going away too at the end of this month. It's really nice. It's a nice, one of those beachy, fruity type scents, floral scents. So nice. So, so good. I don't remember the notes, but it's a good one. Okay, Scary Good. Scary Good was for the 21st, Melt Any Sunset Colored Wax. So that was an orange color. That worked out perfectly for that one. Then I have Apricot Vanilla. This was for the 22nd, Tooth Fairy Day. Melt what you imagine her signature scent would be. So I figured something candy sweet, and that was a good choice, I felt. Then I have Tangerine Creamsicle. This was for Banana Split Day, which was the 25th, and that was melt any of Banana Split's ingredients. So specifically the ice cream, vanilla ice cream in that one, I thought that was a good choice. Okay, Rainbow Sherbet. What was this one for? This was for, let's see. This one might have been, yeah, because I'm not seeing it. Okay, Rainbow Sherbet was just a regular melt. It wasn't part of the wax melting challenge. Then I have Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. This I think also is regular melt. So good. Very fresh, strong, summery scent. That one is really good. And I'm not a huge fresh scent person, but that one was so nice, or is so nice. It's available until the end of the month as well. Lilacs and Violets. I know this was a prompt. On the 7th, Melt a Purple Wax. Then I have Gingerbread Pecan Waffles, which I put in my warmer for just a tiny bit and then took it out since I have that ginger allergy. It didn't stay long term in my warmers. But since I do the challenge out that door in my loft, I'm not around that area very often. So for like an hour, I melted this and then I was like, okay, that's good. Let's take it out. Just so I could use it up, you know. And it worked for the prompt, which was on the 24th, Warm a Breakfast scent. So this scent is coming back in the fall winter catalog. It is a good scent. I wish I could, you know, actually really melt it and experience it, but unfortunately I can't. Okay, this is not a prompt one. Cocoa Lime, so good. Available now till the end of the month. It is a zesty, juicy lime with like, it doesn't really smell coconutty to me. It's more of like the coconut kind of creams it out the lime a tiny bit, so it's not as sharp. It's so good. I'm not hugely big into citrus scents, but that one I always club before the season ends because it's amazing. All right, so we're close to being done with the wax melting challenge. I have Autumn Road Trip, excuse me, which was on the 23rd, Melt a Wax that makes you think of a road trip. Seems self-explanatory with that one. That one also is coming back in the fall winter catalog, so excited about that. Arctic Kiss, this is one that is not coming back to the fall winter catalog. This was for, what was this one for? This was for the 10th, Melt a Scent you associate with exploring the coast. So this to me was like a northern Pacific type of coast type of scent, because it's more of like a cold weather fragrance. Then I have Camu Camu, Scentsy Classic. It's amazing. Always comes back, but knock on wood that it will come back again, because we never know, which is why Scentsy Club is so important, because then you can save those bars so you don't have any Scentsy heartbreaks, which I have had, which I do plan on doing that video hopefully soon. I keep on saying that. It is going to happen, I promise. Okay, so Camu Camu was for the prompt. Where'd you go? Because I did just see you. And of course now I can't find it. Where is Camu? There it is. Okay, so this was for the 20th. Melt a wax that starts with the first letter of your last name. So let me know in the comments, what is your favorite summer fragrance? It can be Scentsy, it could be otherwise. What is your favorite? What do you love? I am big into fruity, usually. And so the fruitier the scents like Camu Camu, those are yummy for me. Okay, then Cherry Chestnut. This was for the prompt. What was this one? I just saw it, and then of course I lost it again. Why do I have this issue? Okay, the 9th. This is what happens when you wait too long to do these videos. For the 9th is Sweet Serendipity, Warm a Coconut, Cherry, or Orange Wax. So cherry. And that one did not make it back into the catalog, unfortunately. It's a good scent. It wasn't like one where I was like, oh, I'm super sad about it. That's why I didn't put it in my club. But it was a nice scent. Okay, and Cinnamon Bear. This is my last for the prompts. And that is Warm a Wax a YouTuber loves. And so this one was for Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. She loves super spicy scents. Cinnamon Bear, I know, is one of her favorites. So I had to do that one. Okay, I do have, for some reason, I think a couple of the prompts are in here with my regular melting too. I think maybe I put it all over the house when I decided to do it, but okay, we're moving on. If it's part of the prompt, I'll let you know. First off is the Mirabelle Not Ordinary, Extraordinary bar. I think, I'm trying to remember if these are available still. I'll leave a note because I cannot remember and I forgot to look. The Encanto collection, they either retired at the beginning of this month or they're retiring at the end of this month. I just can't remember which. It's a nice fruity scent, tropical fruity. It smells like there's papaya, that might be pineapple, and possibly passion fruit in this. It's nice, not one I have to club. Then Vanilla Blackberry. This one, actually, I know I used, this was a prompt too. I used it all, the rest of the bar though, all over. This was for Melt a Wax with Blackberry. So Vanilla Blackberry is what I used all over the house. Then, oh, one of my favorites, Jam and Jubilee. I adore the scent. This is a jammy mixed berry scent. The berries I get the most in this are blackberry and raspberry. Oh, so good. In my club, safe and sound in my Scentsy club, because I adore that one and it didn't come back. Okay, we don't talk about Bruno. It's like a appley scent. Not my favorite apple. That one was kind of just there to me. It wasn't a standout in any way. Then from the Lilo and Stitch collection is Aloha Adventure. This was a nice tropical fruit scent. It was nice. Again, not one I felt like I had a club. That one is gone. Red Pear and Pomegranate. This was nice pear. That was part of the Bring Back My Bar collection. Also part of Bring Back My Bar was Ace. And that was that was like vanilla suede meets like a shaving cream. Not super overwhelmingly strong or anything. I thought it was a good one. Okay, this one was a surprise to me. And I do, like I said, I'll leave a note whether this is available. I feel like it still is, but it's leaving at the end of this month. This was Louisa, what is it? Beauty and Brawn. And on cold, I thought this was okay. When it melted, this ended up being my favorite actually. After the couple times that I melted it, it's really nice. It was really nice. Fiji Flower, part of Bring Back My Bar. No longer available. It is a sweet, floral, tropical, leans on the clean side. It is in the laundry, and so maybe that's why I feel that way. I love it in the laundry. It's good in the wax. Pink Rhubarb Sugar. I'm sad. This is part of my Scentsy heartbreaks. I did not club that one, and I'm sad. Coconut Flower. This is also Bring Back My Bar. A nice mix when it's melting of that floral, like tiare flower and the coconut. This is good. Lemon Sugar and Sage. This was not a Bring Back My Bar, scent of the month. June, maybe? May? Something like that. It's nice. It's a good combo of that sage and the lemon with a little sweetness. Okay, I have let me do those at the end actually. If I can find them. The Let's Dance collection. I'll do those at the end. Summer Holiday. Also Bring Back My Bar. I ended up putting it in for my Buy Nut Monthly club. And because I'm still trying to decide on it. Sip and Poolside. This is going away at the end of August. So good. It's like a tropical drink while you're sitting next to a pool. I get a tiny, tiny hint of chlorine in that. Cake Me into Paradise. Adore the scent. It is a tropical citrus cake scent, and it doesn't come across as Fruit Loops to me, which a lot of them do. A lot of like citrus cakey fragrances lean Fruit Loops, but that one doesn't, so I love it. Okay, Sunset Cocktail, part of the Destinations collection, so that is leaving at the end of the month. Who is this? Isabella Senorita Perfecta. This was my favorite on cold, or second favorite. I didn't end up liking it melting. I didn't hate it, but there was like almost like this sour quality to the floral. I don't know why, but it read sour to my nose, and I wasn't really a fan of that. Huddle Up. This is a cologne type of scent. It's like a fresh, outdoorsy, slightly peppery fragrance. I don't mind it. Would I get more of it? Probably not. This is this month's scent of the month, just an FYI. And it's good. I don't mind it. But again, I don't think I'd get more of it. Sweet Lime and Peach going away at the end of this month. This is part of the catalog right now. Not my favorite. It's a fresh scent. And I'm just kind of, fresh scents kind of just all blend together for me, unless it's like a super standout like Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. Pistachio ice cream. Smells like creamy, delicious pistachio ice cream is what it smells like. It was part of the Bring Back My Bar. Okay, that's the other one of those. This was a Bring Back My Bar a couple years ago. Caramel Sugar Cone. Not my favorite caramel scent. That was the last of it. Then we have Scentsy Sunshine. I can talk. Scentsy Sunshine. This was a scent from Scentsy Family Reunion last year, and it's a nice citrus fruity scent. And then we have the longest names. This is like not the longest though of this collection, but this was the Walt Disney World's Disney Signature Main Street Signature Treats collection, which they were adorable. I love the packaging and the box for this. And this was this one my favorite? Would I say? No, this is my second favorite. This was my last though, and I'm sad. This is Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight, and it was yummy. It was really yummy. It is waffle, it shows banana, I don't smell banana. Waffles and berries, and then it says hazelnut spread. To me, it was more like, you know, like Nutella. So it wasn't Nutella. It was more of like the hazelnuts, and then more, rather than just a regular or milk chocolate or, you know, that sort of chocolate. It was more like a white chocolate. It's good. It was a good like summer bakery scent. Okay, now the Let's Dance collection. I did try out all these. I only did one cube because I was like, I'm ready for fall. So I'm just going to do one cube to see if I want to club any of these or get any more through club before they're gone. And so I melted one of each. So this is my initial first melt impressions. So on Cold Sniff, if you guys watched that video, things changed from Cold Sniff. And I only did these 4 because I have experienced Mojito Mambo a couple times in the past. And so I didn't feel the need to melt that one. I know what it smells like. It is my least favorite just because it's heavy garden mint, and I'm not a garden mint type of person. I like peppermint, that sort of thing, but garden mint, not really. So I didn't melt that one. So these are the ones that I haven't experienced before. So there were some changes. The first one, so Strawberry Daiquiri Disco, this was my second favorite on Cold Sniff. This ended up being in last place for me as of these 4 that I melted. When I melted it, it ended up smelling less like a strawberry daiquiri drink and more of like a Brock's Easter jelly bean, like the, you know, the fruity jelly bean, not black licorice. Do you like black licorice? Let me know in the comments. I'm not a black licorice fan. So anyway, the fruity versions of the Brock Easter jelly beans. That's what this smelled like to me. And I don't like jelly beans really. And that's what it smelled like. So it ended up, it's not a terrible scent. I'll finish it. I'll enjoy it for what it is, but that was my least favorite of the 4. Then I think next would be the Berry Cosmo Boogie. So this one went up for me. It's a good fruity citrus scent. Good strength. It just wasn't one that wowed me. It didn't seem different from all the other fruity citrus fragrances. So I will for sure enjoy that one, but it's not one where I feel like I need to get more of it. Maybe I will, I don't know. But as of now, I don't think so. Then coming in at number 2, this switched as well. I think this was my second to the bottom on Cold Sniff. That is Lemon Drop It Low. This one for sure went up in appeal to me when I melted it. That kind of green leafy note that I'm not a huge fan of on clothes, on cold. It kind of feels a little cleanerish to me, making this cleanerish. That kind of died down warming, and it was just a really pleasant lemon scent. Do I like it more than Squeeze the Day? I don't know, because I'd have to melt more of it. I still feel like I like Squeeze the Day more because I like that vanilla. I like the vanilla mixed with the lemon that's in Squeeze the Day, whereas I don't get any sort of like creamy vanilla in this one, but it's a good lemon. And then this one was my number 1 on cold, and it stayed my number 1 when I melted it. It is the Tropical Rumba Cooler. And it's nice. You could really smell the passion fruit really well. For sure more than the Maribel scent, which I'm pretty sure that had passion fruit. I didn't really get passion fruit that much when that was melting. This one, passion fruit for sure. And then you do get that pineapple mixed with it and the grapefruit. And I think there was like lime or something like that as well. It was a really nice combo. This felt a little on the, it wasn't light and airy. It was a heavier fruit scent. It felt more like a nectar rather than a juice or just a regular drink. It felt nectar-ish to me. So it was good. It was nice. So this one I may get another bar of, but melting it, I was like, do I really need it? I don't know, because there are a lot of fruity scents I already have. So that's it, you guys. That is everything that I've melted. Let me know, have you tried any of the Let's Dance wax bars yet? And what are your thoughts on them? Which ones do you like the best? Or do any of them sound good? Let me know that too. I appreciate all of you guys and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please like and subscribe for more home fragrance and book content, because I do post about and love both. And until next time, have a wonderful day. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.